Yes, Joe's and the club have agreed to terminate his contract for both parties. I think it was the best way forward, you know, in regards to what happened over the weekend there. And it goes with our best wishes. You know, it's unfortunate it's had to come to this, you know, and I felt he was an important player that we had this year, you know, but I think what happened on Saturday kind of made it very difficult. And he understands that. I mean, he's spoken to the players and the club and apologised, you know, and as I say, it's left everybody with a sour taste in their mouth, you know. But it goes with, as I say, with our best wishes, and we wish him well.
On to footballing matters, the 0-0 draw with Morton on Tuesday night extended your unbeaten run in the league to 4 games. Unfortunately, 3 of those have been draws.
Aye, I think we do have a problem with, you know, and all season we have found it difficult to win games, and on Tuesday night we had a great effort in regards to defensive qualities. I mean, we on Saturday we didn't defend well at all, I felt, for the 4 goals that we conceded against Livingston. We certainly did a lot better on Tuesday night, but you know, you just wonder where the next goal is going to come from. Certainly watching the game on Tuesday, you know, I thought the effort was worthy of a point, but we didn't do enough to get the 3 points, and that's between now and the end of the season is going to be really, really vital to us.
You closed the gap on 9th place Clyde to 2, and the gap to state safety remains at 5. Are those workable margins for the final few games of the season?
I think so. I mean, the point that we got on Tuesday night may well be very, very important come the end of the season, but the thing being is it's still very much in our own hands, and if we can string a couple of victories together as early as possible, it will certainly, the league table will change a lot, you know. And if we can get in the pack as such, you know, we keep saying that these draws that we're getting is you're coming in after games finding out other teams are winning games, so it is very, very frustrating. But the players, I say, on their effort alone from being 4-2 down on Saturday, added to the effort that they showed on Tuesday, anything's possible. I just need a little bit more of a cutting edge in the last third of the park.
This weekend it's Queen of the South here at New Broomfield. Before the matches with Livingston, Morton and Queens, you said 5 points from 9 would be satisfactory. You're on course for that, but you need a victory on Saturday.
Well, it'll need to be a victory, and I think we realise the importance of not only Saturday's game, but we've been saying it now for the last few weeks, where, you know, I've got a points tally in my head that I think will be okay, but certainly we'll need to get to that points tally. We'll need to start turning these draws into victories, and Saturday's a good time to start, but against a very, very difficult side to play against. You know, I think we experienced the Queen of the South that I thought would be in the top end of the table with a performance against them the last time when they beat us 4-0. They're coming off the back of a really impressive victory up at Dundee, so we'll have our work cut out, but this division's all about, you know, matching up what you're up against, you know, and I think we'll, you know, give it our best shot, and hopefully that'll be enough with the home advantage. But we're under no illusions how difficult a task it will be.
You told me at the start of the week that yourself and Jimmy Boyle would be taking in some SPL reserve matches and possibly the hope of getting some new players. Is that still on your radar?
Very much so. Even, you know, I think obviously more important now with Joe leaving. If we can see somebody out there that can help us between now and the end of the season, we'll certainly try our best to get them in. You know, and you know, I think even between the 8 games that we've got left, it's maybe an opportunity for 2 or 3 others who have not been featuring, like Darren Smith. I think he's came in and done really well for us the last couple of games, you know, and it's to be players like that, or given the opportunity that they can grab it with both hands and make the position they're on.
Do you feel when you're looking possibly at the more forward line of the team, you've got enough difference in personnel, or there's a lot of players of similar ability and similar style? Do you feel you need to bring in somebody with a bit more difference about them?
Possible. You know, I think when you're looking at the Joe, obviously we've spoken about earlier, there was a different type of player. Him and Steve McDougall, they bring something that nobody else at this club has got. You know, they're direct and they can take people on. Paul Giacomo to an extent can do that as well, but certainly we've got to keep our options open. I don't necessarily make you say it's going to be up front. It might well be a midfield player that we can bring in. It might even be you know, at the back. You know, Paul Lovering, I think, is just that little bit short of. Putting him in on Tuesday night would have been just a little bit too early for him. You know, I think he needs games and maybe another week's training. But he's certainly been in and he's ready to come in, and throwing him on for the last 15 minutes, for example, there on Tuesday was just what we were needing at the time. just a bit of experience and to get us over the 90 minutes without losing the game.
Just finally on the team news front, I think everyone was pleased to see Paul Lovering return.
Yeah.
Matty Hasley was unavailable. Can you give us an update on the whole team news situation?
Yeah, we just felt we needed to change it. I think the defensive goals that we lost on Saturday, I think we could have been avoided. And I just felt that the time was right to bring, suited to how Morton play. You know, I think they're very, very direct. And I don't think it was a good game to watch. I mean, I've watched the game again. I think there was very little football played in it. I think it was just really a battling performance. That was the best way to describe it. And we managed to get the point, which was good, you know. But everyone else is fine, you know. There's no suspensions. Kevin McDonald came back in, and I think he needed the game as well. I think he started tiring a little bit towards the end. But they're all available, and you know, you pick the bones out the squad to see who's best placed to go and perform against Queen of the South, and hopefully we can come up with the right selection.
Excellent, Kenny. Cheers.